What goes on, everybody? It's your boy Scooter83 here.
Newman Springs Road.
My apologies for the GPS. I am on my way to my very first, well, not very first because I was at WrestleMania, but I am going to Summerslam today. I am so hyped for this. Night one wasn't too bad as many people as thought it was going to be. Everyone's saying, there wasn't...
on Newman Springs Road for 1 mile.
Again, my apologies for the GPS talking. But yeah, night one wasn't bad. I give it a solid B+. The Roman Reigns and Jay match with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker actually was very well done. I wasn't thinking it was going to be the first match. I figured it was going to be more towards the end of the show, but they kicked off and they did well. I give that a solid A- for a grade. Next match was, I believe, for the women's tag team titles with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defeating Roxanne and Raquel, and it was about time too. It was definitely about time. Definitely Judgment Day had to lose those. I give that about, I'd say about a B+. A B+ for that match. And there was no botches in any match that I saw. It was, the whole show was pretty well done.
In a quarter mile, slight right onto the Garden State Parkway ramp.
What was the next match? I honestly can't remember what the next match was. But all in all, it was a great show. And of course, everybody knew that Punk was winning the title. Everybody knew it. It was time for him to win a title. But what also everybody knew, we all knew Seth Rollins wasn't injured. We knew he was coming back and cashing in on Punk. Because even Seth said it himself. As long as there is a breath in me, CM Punk will not ever be the top guy or have a world title as long as he's there. I'm honestly thinking it's either going to push them into a match at Clash at Paris, or it could be further down the road. It could wind up being Punk winning the Rumble. If Rollins holds it for that long, then he'll go after Rollins for that. But, all in all, I honestly thought night one was, like I said, I think it was a solid B+.
Right onto the Garden State Parkway ramp.
And tonight is going to be even more chaotic, in my opinion.
State Parkway North.
We have, Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed title in a street fight. That is going to be chaotic. Solo and Jacob for the U.S. title in a steel cage. Rhea Ripley and Io and Naomi for the women's world title in a triple threat. Hopefully AJ Styles beats Dominic for the Intercontinental title. Oh God.
There are police reported ahead. Continue on Garden State Parkway North for 19 miles.
The one match I cannot wait for is for the tag team titles in a TLC match. DIY, the Wyatt Six, Street Profits, Fraxium, Motor City Machine Guns, and I know I might be missing another team in there, but I'm just so hyped for this. Like I said, WrestleMania was my very first PLE event. Still, when Undertaker was undefeated, he beat CM Punk and was 21-0, and then the following year, we all know what happened the following year. But this is going to be one of the greatest days and nights of my, there's me watching wrestling. It's going to be a packed house. There was like 51,000 last night. And if it's not jam-packed even more tonight, because night 2 is supposed to be the biggest, I mean, just the biggest night in SummerSlam history. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. And I will be bringing my reactions to that today. I'm only going to be on here for maybe a couple more minutes talking about stuff. If you follow, Chris Danker or Grim, you know of me on either Twitch or through Grim. You guys know how much of a diehard wrestling fan I am. I've been that way since I was 5 years old, and it's gotten even stronger now that I'm 41, going on 42 in a few months. But I mean, it's gonna be a fun night. It's gonna be a fun night. I can't wait to see the faces on everybody, on the whole WWE universe. Just going crazy, and I'm gonna bring you guys my reaction to it when I get in to the building. When I get there, I'm gonna be there in the next 41 minutes. God willing, there's no traffic and no accidents. So, that's it for me from right now on the Garden State Parkway, heading up to MetLife Stadium for night 2 of WWE SummerSlam. So I will see y'all when I get into the building. This is just part 1. Part 2 is going to be even crazier. So I will see y'all there, and let's have a great night. Let's have a good show, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.